moving off your book a little bit, but hey, the last few minutes. Kamala. Now, I don't know. I don't think any of us know what the hell's going to happen next because everything.
Nope.
But here's my instinct: is that she is the worst possible candidate they could have picked. And now I may be wrong. I may let the record show, however, that is what I've come to believe. And the thought that they would get rid of Biden only to replace him with someone who's going to be less popular, more polarizing, just strikes me as crazy. But I don't know. Maybe we are so exhausted by Trump drama that we might go to her. On the other hand, I don't think she can connect with regular human beings.
So I have Gen Z children who have sent me in the I guess it's now 48 hours since she emerged as the candidate, and maybe it's less than that, who have been sending me the stuff people have been creating online. I'm sure you've seen some of this, the music videos and, memes, and that there was, and these aren't particularly political kids, and they're not very left wing, and but she did something happened where she injected some kind of energy into the story. I mean, this idea that the campaign was a contest between two very old, incoherent men. And much as I said, I admire a lot of things that Biden did, and I don't compare him to Trump. I don't think he's the same kind of person or anything like that. But it felt like that to people who were 22. And now suddenly it doesn't feel like that. And maybe that's a passing moment. And maybe the Republicans are now going to cover her with so many vile epithets, and and maybe she's going to be I don't know. I mean, but there is some element of energy has now been injected into the conversation that I see and feel myself. I would also say about her, I've met her a few times, mostly in the context of conversations about foreign policy and about, Russia and Ukraine and other things. And she has always, she's very, she's an intelligent conversationalist. She asks interesting questions. She pays attention. She understands what the different arguments are. She asks people's opinions. I mean, I was impressed with her. These are way off the record conversations that, nobody's speaking for the, and I was always more impressed with how she was off the record. And then I would sometimes see her in public and I thought she seems very stiff and nervous. She was anxious about performing, and that showed. And, maybe I too would be anxious about performing if I had to make a speech, at the Munich Security Conference or something. But she's the vice president. She's not allowed to be anxious, And so,
and you'd be fine. I if you became the presidential nominee, I'd be like, okay, now she can really handle it. But when I see her,
my point is maybe if she can overcome that, because what she seems often in public is it's as if there's something false, right? I mean, she seems, and it's because she, if she's able to connect with the inquisitive person that she is. I mean, she's a lawyer, she's a prosecutor, she's had enormous amount of political experience. If she can somehow, connect to things that she understands well and make her campaign about them and not about issues she doesn't understand or doesn't care about, like many of the far left issues, then she might be okay. I mean, again, I'm like you. I have no idea what will happen. I can't make any predictions. And I somehow feel that we're starting again. I mean, I didn't know that we know that because it's such an unusual election. I'm not sure that the old rules about who wins and why are going to apply. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.